Hey guys.
Chris, obviously, you know, when a game ends, not going to be happy, but what's the attitude been like for preparation this week? Any more urgency when you're 0-2?
I think it's always a sense of urgency in this building. Urgency kind of picks up when you're not winning. The energy is good. I think you got to keep the energy high. Still first quarter of the season. Can't get down on ourselves. We got to continue to push each other, get the best out of each other, and tighten up on the details.
What did you see from the Giants' passing game last week? Russell Wilson had a huge game.
Played lights out. I think he had 400 passing yards. Definitely put themselves in a position to win. Just when you're facing a kicker who can kick a 70-yarder, it's just tough. But I think the offense played really, really well. Malik is a heck of a receiver. Russell Wilson is, you look at his PFF report, he's probably one of the best deep ball throwers in the game right now. I've been like that for a long, long time. Been top 5 deep ball thrower for a long, long time. So we give this guy time. He can definitely deliver it downfield. So, I think their offense is well-rounded. They got a rookie who is stellar. I love the fire that the rookie brings. So I think the offense is really well-rounded.
Chris, given the fact that he does go deep a lot, I know the pass rush is always important, but do you find it particularly important against a team like this that likes to throw the ball deep?
I think the pass rush is always important for us to get after the quarterback. I think we got a lot of good guys in our room who can rush the passer. We got to tighten up the detail and utilize that a little more.
Last week you said you wanted more energy from the defense, like out of the gate. Do you feel like you guys did that in week 2, and anything you want to see from week 2 into week 3?
Yeah, of course. I think it was a step toward progression. And one step a day. That's what I tell the guys, one step a day. We don't have to take huge strides. If we continue to take one step a day, and by the time we get in December, we can look back at this moment of adversity, and we can learn a lot from it, and we can continue to build from it. We're all in this together. We're all leaning on each other, pushing the best out of each other, and we're taking one step a day. Progress compounds, and we continue to take a step a day. We'll still get better, and we'll get this thing turned around soon, very soon.
Coach Spags was talking about the amount of double teams you face. It's been happening to your whole career, but how much does that weigh on you and bother you? I mean, how do you keep going at it when you know there's 2 or 3 guys kind of battle you and try to fight through that?
Well, for me, year 10, just got to find more ways to be effective. Find more ways to get my guys around me going. Once I get those guys going, it can free me up, and I'm able to win a one-on-one. It's been going on for a while, so I don't think that's changing anytime soon. And if they don't double team me, then I got to win my one-on-one. I got to find a way to be effective. So it's a catch-22.
Chris, what could a turnover, maybe even 2 turnovers on Sunday do for you guys as a unit, considering how much improvement you guys showed last week?
Well, improving, we're just going to continue to improve, continue to take this step forward week in and week out. Individually, also as a group, offense, defense, special teams. I think it's all imperative that we continue to progress. But I think turnovers affect the game, completely change the game, and I think as a defense, we got to find ways to create more turnovers, give the ball back to Pat and Coach Reed, and we got a lot of trust in those guys. If we get the ball back to them, there's points will be generated.
Couple more.
Chris, with the fact that you guys held the Eagles to one of their lowest offensive outputs since 2020, how do you kind of take that and use that for this week?
Well, I look at it as a lot of areas that we can get better at. When you watch film, it's never really as good as you think. It's never really as bad as you think, but there's always room for improvement. So that was a step forward from the first game. I think we didn't play to our standard the first game, so we came out the second game. We took a step forward, and we just got to continue to make those steps throughout the season.
Chris, I know you put emotion into every game, so there's not necessarily maybe one is more emotional for you than others. but this one it seemed like there was a lot of trash talking and frustrations on maybe both sides.
Yeah, the clip that was going around wasn't because of the touch push. It was because of an inside zone that was ran like 5 to 6 times. I never once complained about the touch push on the sideline. We actually stopped the touch push. If you look back, we stopped it multiple times. So, as in, you know, the clip y'all seen was very like portrayed as they ran the touch push. I came out. No, that was because they ran the inside zone 5 times, and I'm like, as a defensive line, we got to adjust to that. There's no way a team's going to come out and run inside zone 5 times on us, and we don't adjust to that. So those clips was very portrayed in 2 different, and the perspective of it was portrayed so wrong. But no, I didn't complain about the tush push. We actually stopped the tush push multiple times, 3rd and 1 couple times, 2nd and 1. So yeah,
Well, then I guess when you're talking about areas to improve and areas to not, I mean, is that maybe the bigger sticking point coming out of that game? Is that was something they were able to do that we just never got around to stopping?
Say that again.
Maybe I didn't phrase that the best way, but so that was maybe more of the frustration in that game was that particular play, not anything.
Yeah, we wasn't complaining about the tush push. The only thing about the tush push, whether it was an offsides or not, we can't judge that. We're not refs, but we can't. We never complain about the tush push. We stopped the tush push. We had plans for the tush push. We stopped it multiple times. So as in, like, can't stop it. We stopped it. Watch film multiple times. As in me, I was frustrated with my D line because no way in HEW hockey sticks that a team would run the same run 5 times and we don't adjust to it. We gotta adjust. That's my biggest thing as D-line. Once they give us one formation and run it at least twice, as a D-line, we got to adjust. We got to have the knowledge to see that they're going to continue to run the same play, and we got to adjust as a front. That was my only frustration.
Last one, anyone?
Chris, I know the back end didn't feel like they had a great day in Brazil. What would you make just that they were able to bounce back last night?
I mean, listen, it's areas for improvement, front end, back end, all around defense. I mean, how many passing yards we give up?
That's why I asked the question.
We gave up, 101 passing yards? And I have so much respect for those receivers on the Philadelphia Eagles. You got Devontae Smith, who used to be a Heisman. And you got A.J. Brown, who is a 1,000-yard receiver just walking out there. And we gave up 100, so there's no complaining there. Those back-end guys, how much better we want them to be? These are 2 number 1 receivers in this league, 2 top 10 receivers in this league. We gave up 100 yards. Y'all have a beautiful day.
Thank you, Chris.